Hello and welcome to my first vlog. I'm going to attempt to um, document my process of writing a couple of novels here. So today I'm going to talk about Assassinate the Mild-Mannered Reporter, and this will be chapter one. Why am I doing this? So I'm starting two new novels at virtually the same time, getting quite a bit done in 1 week with these two novels, actually. So I want to kind of show my process as I do these, um, and hopefully give you a better idea of what's going on. I'm just so excited about these projects in general that I thought that this would be the best way to show that. So today's focus is going to be Assassinate the Mild-Mannered Reporter. This novel is a spoof on Superman, and that's going to come up several times as we talk about chapter one. Uh, yeah, there's just so much going on here that, yeah, I better just dive into it. So, the first line of the book is, "Why does Mega Guy wear his underwear on the outside of his pants?" The the end of that joke is it's to get everybody to not look at his face. So that this does several things for us, or for me anyway, in telling you guys about my universe. First of all, my superhero is Mega Guy. This also lets you know that this is a spoof right off the bat. In that, hey, I'm joking around here. I'm going to be joking around with this, with quite a bit of aspects in this novel. So this is just going to be one of the few things there. Uh, this joke actually does come from a Superman show. It's the Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman, when uh, uh, Clark Kent's mom makes his super suit and he tries it on for the first time. She jokingly says, "Well, nobody's going to be looking at your face." For one thing, it's such a, like, a parent um, joking about the physique and good looks of her son is just totally, Dean Cain guffaws and is like, "Oh, mom," it's like, total embarrassment moment. So it's such a joke that it stuck with me all these years since seeing that on the screen. So this uh, is how I'm paying tribute to that. It's a homage, not plagiarized. I guess you could say it's lifted from the show. It's not plagiarized in any way. Also, I'm changing the colors of the suit so I can talk about that here. Mega Guy is going to be wearing purple and white, so this is one way to talk about it. Um, talk, be able to even talk about the origins of his suit in all the Superman comics, shows, movies. It's never clearly defined as well, or I guess they do say different things, but I should say, so it's not, Superman doesn't have one clear depiction of where his suit comes from. It's originally in the comics, it was Superman created it. Later, it was, oh, it's used Kryptonian technology, blah blah blah. In my universe, it's going to be it's his baby blanket from um, Krypton, or well, my version of Krypton, um, and and that's what's made into his suit. I don't say how, I don't say it's his mother or anything like that. I just briefly mention and plus this is from the CIA agent's point of view, so he's kind of hearing it, from reports. It's reported that it comes from his baby blanket. So whether that's true or not is to be determined later. But also with the first chapter, I've got a whole slew of characters I'm introducing. Duncan Knight is going to be my point of view character. He's a special agent with the CIA. This meeting where this joke first happens is led by Director Barnes. The jokester that tells the joke is Agent Sharp, and it's before Director Barnes shows up for the meeting. I'm going to talk a little bit more about where the meeting is taking place here in a moment. There's other agents at this meeting. Mega Guy is talked about uh, both internally, or in internalizations by Knight, but also talked about by Barnes and some of the questions asked by the agents during this first chapter. Clay Kendrick is talked about. Um, so this is my version of Clark Kent. Lois Lane is Lorelei Landry. Again, these are Lorelei is more just mentioned. Oh, it's Clay's wife. She's not too much of a focus here as of yet. More with the Clay Kendrick and Mega Guy because yeah, some of the things that's discussed here, and I'm going to get into that in a moment. For first, I want to talk about where the meeting is being taken place, and that's in the Silence Cube in the basement of the CIA building. Um, this is another homage. This time it's for Get Smart, because hey, I'm pulling from the CIA background. Why not use some secret agent stuff while I'm going about doing it? Get Smart called it the Cone of Silence, which I thought was just hilarious in the movie version of the show. But yeah, you see it in the TV show, and I remember watching reruns as a kid with that stuff. So another thing I've lifted. So the target of the meeting, which ends up being the target that's being discussed to assassinate, is Clay Kendrick. And there's a very good reason why the CIA wants to do this, in that they've gotten intelligence that he is about to write an expose. This expose is going to, well, expose many agents. One of the agents at the top of the list is my special agent, Duncan Knight. So he's got very special interest, very high stakes in getting this mission accomplished. Need to make sure that the list that Clay Kendrick has is recovered, so that nobody else can write this expose. And then by eliminating Kendrick, there is no chance of this coming to light and what he may or may not know about the CIA and what it's dealing with whatever he's found out. They're not quite sure what he has on them. It's just this is going to be very bad for them. The code name for this is AMMR, and this is another chance for me to have a joke here. And in that, my jokester's like, "Well, what does that stand for?" And he comes up with some off the wall thing, and um, uh, uh, Director Barnes is like, "No, no, no, no. This is Assassinate the Mild-Mannered Reporter, not whatever Sharp came up with." So. Um, get another laugh here, but also we get established right away. This is why the name of the book. This is, kind of, what's going on here, and then we can quit quit saying Assassinate the Mild-Mannered Reporter. We can just say AMMR whenever we're wanting to talk about the assignment. Speaking of which, it's another lifting here, in which I keep referring to this as an impossible assignment, um, or other places I talk about it as a mission. So Mission Impossible plays in here because hey, I'm planning on hitting a lot of these, um, you know, different things, uh, spy related stuff. So James Bond is sure to come in. Well, I mean, you look at the cover, and you've got that rifle boring, just like you'd see in James Bond. So I mean, you've already got that going on. So another reason you see this as a spoof right off the bat is this. So um, yeah, I think it's going to be very enjoyable once I get this all done with. Um, and I will be talking more and more about the novel as we go on. And I don't think I'm going to cover like everything in the novel. There's got to be some mystery for you guys when you read it. So potentially the last, I don't know, X chapters, probably I'll quit doing these uh, vlogs for it. Um, that way you're not, you know, I don't spoil the ending accidentally or anything like that for you. You've got that mystery still when you read it. But yeah, I think this is going to be awesome. So I'm excited, and I'll be talking more about it soon.